35 years ago today, the Replacements played the Cleveland Agora. They followed the beacon of my huge forehead and found themselves in the Mistake by the lake. Here they were interviewed by Eddie Marshall for his cable access show, The Eddie Marshall Show, very appropriately titled. That's probably most famous for Harvey Pekar and Toby Radloff. But Eddie also did lots of interviews with musicians and athletes, and it really was one of the best of the many local access cable shows that we enjoyed in Cleveland, Ohio. So enjoy this great interview. Although it's short, it's very full of content. Eddie asked Paul Westerberg and Tommy Stinson great questions. So recorded August 4th, 1987 at the Cleveland Agora. These are the Replacements on the Eddie Marshall Show.
All right, we're just right off the sound check. I'm with two of the members of the Replacements, Tommy Stinson, Paul Westerberg. So guys in the middle of a long tour.
For us, it's long. I mean, more than 3 or 4 days is a long stretch. It's been about 3 weeks.
Now, you fellas are from Minneapolis, which is turning into a real hotbed of rock and roll in the Midwest. Is there any particular explanation for Minneapolis becoming so hot?
Not really. I think they're just it's so boring there. It's the only thing you can do to have any kind of fun. So a lot of people are just kind of latching on to whatever it is to do.
Is there a lot of clubs?
Exactly. That's probably, if anything, there's a lot of places for young bands to play. We don't have like an established act or anything. You can go from the basement to a club without being good, and that's exactly why we got to be able to play. You know, so it's a healthy scene. And it's like the bands help each other and stuff.
And you fellas were pretty much a garage band for a while, then
Pretty much. And what the hell are we now?
There's a difference. There's garage bands and there's basement bands. We are a basement.
Louis.
We're a basement band. We didn't play Louis. We played Aerosmith.
right to the Aerosmith stuff.
That's right.
And you had some unusual names for the albums, I noticed. The one that kind of stuck out in my mind was Replacement Stink.
Yeah. I figured it was time for the truth by the second album, you know. Chris actually named that one. We listened to the acetate, and it was like, what should we call it? He's when this stinks. So it was...
The current album is Pleased to Meet Me.
And the one after that's going to be called The Replacements Rise to the Occasion. Maybe. Maybe not.
You guys really have been pretty much what they call a critically acclaimed band. Are you tired of that?
I guess we're a little tired of it, but we do have people that like us who don't know how to read, so I feel good about that.
What do you consider a critically acclaimed band?
Band that don't make it.
A band that don't make it. We had one guy telling us after we went over and did 2 days of hellacious interviews in Europe, you know, he's telling us when we get home, well, you guys did real great with the press, but it doesn't sell records.
The interviews seem to indicate that you guys, I don't know how to explain it. You don't want to become too popular. You don't really want to sell too many records. You don't want to...
We want to sell as many records as possible, but we want to do it our own way. We don't want to... You know, it's already difficult when people want autographs and shit and their stuff. But we don't want to be like rock stars. I mean, if people want to come up to us and say hello and stuff, that's fine. We don't want to be molded like, you know, every band has been molded before us. So if you sell 1 million records, then you're automatically some sort of, you know, phony thing on a pedestal. And we don't want that to happen. We want to sell records, you know, we want to be ourselves.
In other words, you think there's a difference between being successful and then being the media hyped up bands? I mean, there was a reference made to Bryan Adams. Sells a lot of records, but he just became too smooth. He lost his rough edge.
Well, who said that?
I think you did.
Oh. Did I say that? I don't know if he ever really had one.
Bon Jovi.
No, I like Bryan Adams, but it seems like they took the rough edges out to begin with because he wanted to be a star, and that's good because that's what he wanted, but that's not us. I mean, that's a big part of what we are, is we're like the square peg, the old theory, and we do not fit, and it's like we want to go as far as we can being the band that doesn't fit in, because that's what we are, and if we don't make it, then we'll go back to zero and start again.
keep listening to the Eddie Marshall Show. He'll be back.
Thank you for watching Cleveland Live Music. I can't play a lick. That's why I'm a taper. Thanks for watching the channel and making it grow. If you want to subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Patreon and GoFundMe would be appreciated. Maybe I could get guitar lessons.